Hey guys, this is the Bearded Practitioner, and today I am coming at you with some tips on how to deal with angry moments. Welcome back, guys. Lately I've seen a lot of really kind of negative things going on and a lot of stress building up from others around me, and it's so easy to get caught up in it. So easy. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of really quick strategies to be able to deal with them very quickly and not being able to be caught up. Number one tip when somebody is angry, stressing out on you specifically, is sometimes to just remain calm. Listen to them, listen to understand, don't react. Try to see where they're coming from, and then respond with something that you've thought about. So many times we do this knee-jerk reaction that they're criticizing me, they're upset at me, and I need to defend myself. Get out of that defensive posture. Sometimes we can just take a deep breath and just listen to them for a few minutes. They're frustrated, they're stressed out. They are just as locked up as we are in these spaces, and they're frustrated and not able to correctly sometimes communicate their needs. But when they're talking out of frustration, that's really where they're coming from, is a place of, I'm not getting my needs met and I want to resolve this. It's just not sometimes done adequately. Sometimes it's toxic. And sometimes you just have to get out of that space where you realize that you are just reacting to them. Another thing that I've done sometimes is sometimes I just walk away for a bit and say, hey, can I continue this conversation at another time when I have a more clear head? Especially in the heat of something. I had a therapist one time tell me that our emotions are kind of like a barometer, and this little needle will go over here, and when somebody is in their anger moment, when they are caught up in anger, they are not willing to listen. They're just not willing to listen. You have to get them back to a more clear place, and so sometimes that means just saying, hey, I understand that we need to talk about this, but let's do this at a different time where anger is not involved. And every time that I respond to something when somebody's angry, I do not get anywhere near what I want. Usually it just starts it's just like a fire. It just keeps burning. Just no point in it. Clearer heads will prevail, and you just have to trust in that moment. The other thing is that sometimes people will say something and we're just going to get mad. And you have two choices in life. Sometimes it's just accepting things. Oh, they did this. They said that. It wasn't very nice. And, sometimes it wasn't very nicely said. And you can accept that thing has happened because that's all you can do. Knowing that anger and getting angry and retaliating isn't going to fix it. So just accepting it. Or if you can, try to resolve it in some way with them. Sometimes people just need to vent. Sometimes that's what just people do. So accepting whatever they're saying is just the only way to deal with it right now. Especially when it's out of your control to do anything. I've found so many times that there's just zero things I can do, but other than just listen. Unless it's something that I can do something about. I can give you an example. I currently am, it's been a lot of tense moments at home. So people I know are coming into my life and they're just stressed. And I have tried to reach out, and they're not wanting to listen and not wanting to be participating in that, in they just are not helping themselves by talking about it. So I'm trying to be helpful. I want to sit and, hey, how was your day? And sometimes they're just not in the mood, and then they just go from 0 to 100 in anger very quickly. And in this stressed out time, it's so easy to not get caught up in it that, I'm not able to deal with things normally. I can't go to the store. And now, like, for instance, Walmart will only let you go one way through their aisles, which is, I get that we're in the middle of this COVID. So, but it's stressful when you're used to something that is the way that it was. So, and that's another tip, is just, again, accept what is. So I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. I am on Instagram. I am also, available through YouTube. I'm also on Facebook as the Bearded Practitioner. I have a group that's set up for that. So always willing to, share my knowledge and wisdom. Maybe even give you guys some books on how to help, with your practice on dealing with situations that are not always fun. Got tons of resources, so always happy to help. Have a great day.